Farming games fans, buckle up because this genre just got better. In this video, we're talking about new farming games confirmed to release on Nintendo Switch, many of which you can play this year. We also have a new trailer for Harvest Moon: The Winds of Anthos, which looks pretty sick if you ask me. Hello you gorgeous human being, it's Miss Bubbles. Welcome to today's video. Before we get started, squish that like button so we can smack the algorithm right in the face. In order of release date, let's start with Rune Factory 3 Special. This is the remake and expanded version of Rune Factory 3, which was released on Nintendo DS in 2009. Anytime I mention the Nintendo DS, I just go back to my childhood and it's just like good times. Anyways, the classic gameplay returns with enhanced 3D graphics and redesigned character models, but also new added gameplay features like Newlywed Mode and Hell difficulty for those of you who like a serious challenge in their farming game. As usual, we have an amnesiac called Micah, but this time around he has a special ability of turning himself into a sheep-like monster, and because of that he's trying to find a peaceful compromise so that humans and monsters can coexist. If you never played a Rune Factory game before, these games emphasize farming but also combat, where you have to master different weapons and explore dungeons. You also have 11 romanceable bachelorettes to engage with daily and eventually get married to, so keep in mind you can only play as a male and you can only romance females in this game. I never got a chance to play the original one, but if you did, let me know in the comment section, was it any fun? I'm super excited for this one, but also a little bit hesitant after my experience with Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, which was another recent remake from Xseed and Marvelous. Rune Factory 3 Special is the first farming game releasing on this list, and it comes out on September 5th. You can enjoy it on Nintendo Switch and PC. Now, unless you've been living under some kind of rock, then there's no way you've missed out on Fae Farm. However, I never got a chance to talk about it on this channel yet, so let's change that. This farming RPG lets you play with up to 3 other people and gives you the chance to craft, decorate your home, and explore the enchanted Azuria Island. You can also customize your character, cook, create potions, tend your farm, and build friendships with the various islanders. I like that there's also like a little story unfolding here. You're trying to restore the peace in Azuria along with an in-game calendar. However, the devs confirm that you can play Fae Farm at your own pace, which is perfect for cozy game lovers like us. Keep in mind though, there is combat in this game and I have no idea how simple or hard it's gonna be, so definitely be on the lookout for some gameplay soon to see if this game fits the kind of gameplay that you're looking forward to. This one reminds me a lot of the characters that we had in My Sims. If you played those, they were like the cutest thing ever, and seeing this game, I feel like it's gonna definitely take me down memory lane. Your magical home in Fae Farm awaits you on September 8th on both Nintendo Switch and PC. So I created a before you buy for My Time at Sandrock when it first released into early access, and I was thrilled to see how much it improved on the predecessor My Time at Portia. If you're wondering, you don't need to play My Time at Portia to enjoy this one. In this entry, you play as a fledgling builder making their way to Sandrock, and this game is very different from your regular farming games. There's a huge emphasis on building and crafting, so you have your own tool set to gather materials, blueprints for amazing machines, and some of these machines are just insane and very majestic and will take a lot of work and grinding to make. But you're also trying to restore your workshop and make it prosper. My Time at Portia also offers you an intriguing story where you have to come together with the community and solve different mysteries and problems. You can customize your character, romance different bachelors and bachelorettes, enjoy different festivals, take part in various activities and minigames. So overall, you just immerse yourself in a unique farming game experience. By the way, there's also a ruin system in this game, which is really fun, but there's also combat and a skill tree to give you that RPG feel. So again, make sure that you look into the gameplay to make sure that the combat is not game breaking for you. My Time at Portia was my 10 out of 10 farming game in my previous video, and I said in that video that once My Time at Sandrock releases into full access, I would not be surprised if it easily replaces it. You can finally dive deep into the complete world and fully released My Time at Sandrock on September 26th on Switch Switch, PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox One and Xbox Series X. This week we got a trailer for Harvest Moon: The Winds of Anthos out of nowhere, and I must admit it looks pretty good. I was very skeptical about the game when we first saw it, along with like a couple of screenshots that the devs sprinkled around, but I'm slowly getting a bit more optimistic as we learn more about it. The trailer showed us different biomes, different animals like camels and bears that we can interact with, different crops, and I think different crop hybrids, because the eggplants had different color variations. For example, barn animals which look really cute. I'm always a massive fan of cute animals in farming games. A simple fishing mechanic, a mini-map which I always beg devs, like please, if your farming game is big, please have a mini-map. Thank you, because you have one in this one. But we also have different activities to participate in, like horseback riding, animal racing, as well as you can see a harvest goddess and different NPCs. We also have festivals, and we can access a photo mode. We have 5 bachelors and 5 bachelorettes to romance. The game reminds me a lot of Pokemon Arceus with the art style, which is actually a really good thing in my opinion, because that game looked pretty good. I really hope that this Harvest Moon adds enough features though to set it apart from other farming games, and if you're interested, make sure you're subscribed because I'm definitely going to have a before you buy for it. We will see Harvest Moon come into action on September 26th on the Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. A game I featured on the channel a while back is Paleopines, and I'm so happy to see it receive more news and finally a release date. This time around, we're enjoying a farming game, but get this, we also have dinosaurs. Really adorable dinosaurs. I feel like it's very similar to Rune Factory, but instead of having monsters, you actually have dinosaurs, and that is pretty cool. These dinosaurs are going to help you fix up your ranch, but you can also create your own little sanctuary for them. Basically, you have your own companion called Lucky, and you had her since she was a little baby egg, and now you're both on a mission to find out where other dinosaurs have gone. So you need to explore Paleopines, make new friends who will support you on your journey, and unravel the island's lost history. You will find new dinosaurs, and when you gain their trust, you can invite them to your sanctuary, which I'm mostly excited about because the devs are giving us freedom to set up pens and decorate however we want, so it's gonna be fun to see how other players' sanctuaries are going to be and see other players' creativity come to play. The character design, in my opinion, needs a bit more love. It just looks a little bit dull and weird. The world and the dinosaurs overall look so cute. September 26th is pretty busy, and your farming duties will be required in Paleopines on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. We've known about Palea for quite some time, and I featured it last year in one of my early videos. So when we saw it releasing on Switch before it does on PC during the Nintendo Direct, many of us were pretty shocked. Usually we see games released first on PC and then on Nintendo Switch, but if this is gonna be a new trend, I am more than happy to see it happen. This is a cozy free-to-play MMO, which means you will be playing on a server with other people in real life all around the world. In Palea, humans are rare because they somehow disappeared ages ago due to the mastery of magic. However, one day humans start to come back to this world, and you guessed it, you play as one. There's a story unfolding here as you uncover the mysteries and secrets of Palea. You get to engage in different gameplay features like fishing, cooking, farming, forging friendships, falling in love, hunting, mining, making furniture, and so much more. I'm very skeptical of the free-to-play feature in Palea, but the devs of Palea promise on their webpage to not lock any core gameplay mechanic. They will lock the cosmetics behind a paywall. This can either go really bad or really well. I'm trying to be as open-minded as I can possibly be. So let's see how Palea is gonna be when it releases on Nintendo Switch in winter 2023. Now let me show you 2 very promising farming games that have been confirmed for Nintendo Switch, but we still don't have a release date yet. Solarpunk is a first-person cozy survival game set in a land of floating islands. The game is definitely kicking it up a notch and trying to dabble with new gameplay mechanics, which is something I'm always happy to see. You can build your own airship to explore surrounding areas, create an energy system using sunlight, water, and wind, farm to have your own supply of food, build your own home, and craft various gadgets. I'm not sure though how cozy the game is because you have a health, hunger, and thirst bar, and you know that if you played these, they can be very daunting to keep up with. And apparently if these go to 0, you will have to respawn at your last save point, meaning you will lose a lot of the items coins that you gained. I'm so happy that the devs are crushing their Kickstarter goals, and it's always good to see the community come together over the love for a farming game. You can play Solarpunk alone or with friends on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox whenever it releases. Now here's one that we don't know much about, but we do know that it's gonna be a paid Solarpunk MMO. So far we know that you will work with other people to bring the world to life and enjoy server events with other players. I'm talking about Loftia. It does have a Kickstarter page, but it hasn't launched yet, so definitely keep an eye out for it. Let me know if any of these farming games captured your attention. Are you gonna pre-order any of them, or do you want me to cover one of them? Fire away in the comment section with your thoughts. But if you want to know about more farming games that are coming that you might have not heard about before, I have 20 of them and you can check them out in the video in the pinned comment. Thank you to my Patreon and YouTube channel members who continue to squish the heck out of the support button, and a special shout out goes to The Game Dimension, Jacob, Stephanie, Steven, Dark One, and Jake Logan for going the extra mile. Thank you so much.